So, as you guys know, the BPL Team of the season is here, and there are some really nice cards. I managed to get hold of quite a few of them on the market, and I wanted to show them to you today in a nice little hybrid squad. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button on today's video, that'd be absolutely amazing. And of course, if you are new around here, make sure you click that subscribe button for more of these types of videos. We've got Iker Casillas in goal today. He is an average rating goalkeeper, 84 rated. Well, I'd say that's pretty decent actually, and he does a good job. He is actually a very good keeper on this game, despite keepers being pretty terrible, you know, in general. Our centre-backs are all very quick. We've got a non-rare silver, Antonio Rudiger. I've actually seen this guy play in real life, and that was my phone going off, man. How unprofessional is that? I'm going to leave it in anyway. How many of you guys thought that was your phone going off? I love it when people comment that. We've got Jerome Boateng at the central centre-back, actually. 79 pace on him. And then Team of the Year Ramos, the best centre-back that there ever was on the game. I think so. Anyway, 86 pace, 96 defending, 90 physical. I think this guy is an absolute hero, and I'm so glad, so very glad that I packed him back in Team of the Year. So we talk about our CDMs now, and the first sign of a BPL TOTS is right there. We get Philip Lahm into the squad. You guys know by now, if you do watch my squads, that I really like Lahm. There's something about him. He's only small. He doesn't have any skills, but he does his job so very well. And then we got Fabregas. I managed to pack this guy. If you didn't see that, there's a link down below to my first video of today, which was a pack opening where I get the main man. I've got to say, distinctly average, I'm afraid, which is a big shame, actually. Javinho over at left mid today. He gets a perfect link with my striker coming up. But he's got 93 pace and 83 dribbling, as well as... Oh, he's only got 3-star skills. That's probably why he wasn't doing any McGeady Berber spins for me in game then, wasn't it? Juan Cuadrado. I just literally pronounced his name so terribly right there. But the Chelsea card of Cuadrado goes into the squad with his 5-star skills. And we then have Santi Cazorla. 90 rated with 81 pace, 96 dribbling, 88 shooting, and 95 passing, 4-star skills, and a 5-star weak foot. What a great card that is. I originally tried him out at centre forward, and I thought he was a little bit rubbish there, so I completely went back to the drawing board, decided to make this new squad, and it played a hell of a lot better for me. We've got Doumbia up front. He was more of a provider in this team, obviously, because the main man is 93 rated Diego Costa, who turns out is an absolute beast. 6'2", 89 pace and dribbling, 96 shooting and 95 physical. That's ridiculous, man. He's got 36 goals in 21 games. I find him to be absolutely unstoppable. It took me a couple of games to get properly in tune with how he shoots and stuff like that. And I'll get to that in just a moment. But this squad is around 1.3 to 1.4 million coins, depending on the price ranges that they do seem to be updating quite frequently for the BPL Team of the Season players. Now, that was a dodgy goal by Cuadrado. One that would probably have made me rage quit if I was 4 or 5-0 down like my opponent was right there. But Doumbia did an alright job for us, actually. Like, he brings the play away, opens up space, because he's so quick. People think that you're obviously going to try and get the ball to him all the time. Look at that pass, by the way, from Santi Cazorla. Absolutely beautiful way to get the ball to Doumbia to score that goal right there. And then we'll talk about the goals that Cazorla actually scored. He's very good on both feet. As I said, I tried him at CF in a false 9. I really do not recommend that. He's not that sort of player, because he just... I don't know, he's not strong enough, and he doesn't quite have the pace to blisteringly get past people, but he does have ridiculous dribbling, and from a cam position, you'll find yourself in a lot more space and have a lot more ability to take some shots. That right there is a banger, you've got to admit. That's a lovely goal from Santi Cazorla. A really fine strike, so powerful, and the guy actually is great. As soon as I got used to him and knew how he dribbled and stuff like that, I was just, yes, this is definitely the guy for me. He's still rocking in my club because he's actually really cheap. There's no point selling him. I really want him in my club because I'm going to want to use him in a lot of squads. But of course, the main man we scored basically a lot of our goals with was Diego Costa. This guy, oh my god. I imagine him and Team of the Season Aguero next to each other is literally cheating. And I would love one day to be able to do that, because I just think it would be so much fun. But Diego Costa is a brute. He's a brute force. So he's kind of like the tall big strikers that are normally slow. A little bit like Maya in terms of strength and stuff, but even stronger, I guess. And then he's also got like a little bit of finesse about him. He's still got 89 dribbling for Christ's sake, which is great. He's very, very quick. His shot power is like unbelievably strong. His finesse shots are tidy. Everything about him just screams absolutely awesome player on this game. He's good at heading, as you can see right there. But it took me a little while to get used to him, right? I found that the first couple of games I was using with him, I could score long shots from like ridiculous range, and you'll see them in a moment. But then I got into the box with him and I couldn't score anything, which was really strange. Like, he would always hit it wide or over or hit the post, and I was getting a little bit frustrated. And then until it clicked that you just don't put as much power on it, because he already has such high power. And now we'll get on to the 3 long shots that I scored with the man. Take a look at that for number 1. Not too shabby at all. I was actually playing GCI Messi in both these games where I scored 3 bloody long shots against him. That felt quite good, I'm not going to lie. And the rest of the goals, of course, were just in my normal online single matches that I like to play. But take a look at that one. His keeper was Inform Lopez from the French League, or second Inform Lopez. And he just didn't save it at all. It was nuts. But this is probably the best one. It's so far out. I just banged it, and oh my god, it went in. If you guys have enjoyed the video, surely that goal right there is worth a like. Smash that like button. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you next time, guys. Peace.